And
Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Carolan Carey.
hey everyone, welcome to In the Psychic Flow. How are you tonight? Looks like my lighting is a little off. I apologize. And a minute late getting on the show today. I could not get on the internet. So as you noticed, we had some issues last week. And I will try to clear this out. Excuse me as I do this. Kelly Jo had a lot of trouble last week. And Jason Zook was sick. And it kind of was a difficult week for us. So I thought we were going to have a repeat of that tonight. But anyway, here I am. It's a little foggy, my background. I'm sorry. I don't know why that is. It might be the lighting. Oh, that might be a little better. Okay. And so I couldn't get on tonight on the internet, but here I am. So all is well. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget, I'm going to have a slight delay. Thank you for waiting for me. I appreciate it. Tiffany, if you want to post anything about the new YouTube thing about the donation thing, you can do that. I don't think we have any other events coming up right now for Goldylocks Productions. So please stay on Facebook and YouTube, particularly YouTube, because we have, sorry, I thought that was my producer here. We do have a special feature, a super chat and a donation, which you can make if you choose to. You don't feel obligated at all. But if you would like to, if you choose to, you can certainly make a donation. That helps towards the show hosts, helping them get their show on the air and doing all the wonderful things that they do. So that's very kind of you if you do that. I appreciate that. The super chat people, we will take super donations. We'll take first. And we will try to do a special word or special message for them at the end of the program if I can get there. Now, I tried that last week and it was a little messed up, but bear with me and we'll do the best we can. Also last week, since we had some technical problems, and I so apologize, Kelly Jo was absolutely mortified. She was so upset, but I told her that, don't worry, we'll get them rescheduled, her and Jason. And I just wanted to let you know that if we missed you or something happened last week, or I promised you something I didn't deliver, it was a little confusing. So please put in the comments if I missed you or stepped over you or something like that. So we appreciate every single one of you. What else is going on? Oh, check out my website, carolancarey.com. And I hope you will consider me your spirit connection. Might there be a message for me tonight? Oh, you never know, Carol. There might be. I'm sure there will be. So let's see. Let's everybody take a breath. I'm going to take a sip of water. I apologize for running a little bit late. I never do that. But I was having a little problem here. And, I've had problems on and off for a few days. And I haven't called them yet, but I checked the speed and I even reset my router, my modem. So I don't know what's going on exactly. Okay. So where are we? What else is coming up? I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. So Tiffany, if we have something coming up that you would like, excuse me, to promote, please put the link up. I know we have a couple more spiritual message circles coming up in February, so you might be interested in those. Okay. I don't know why my screen is so foggy. Anyway, sorry, I can't fix that. It must be, usually it's smaller because I usually have a guest with me. So we usually have two in tandem. Anyway, so if I still sound a little raspy and snotty, I still have this thing, but I'm feeling much better, except that I had some kind of stomach thing going on today. So I'm not exactly on top of my game, but I'm okay. I'm doing okay. So I could be a lot worse off than a lot of poor people who are suffering across the globe. So we'll ask for prayers tonight for all those affected by COVID and everything that's going on. So If you could keep people in your prayers, that would be wonderful. Let me catch up here. Okay, I don't have, my producer's probably gone. Will you get started? Really bad day and a lot of friends. I'm hoping you have some good things for me. Oy, 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 Jill. Okay, let me see. Yes, I'm sure we will have something. Hi, Carol. Thank you for being here. Do I have any super chats on here? No. Okay, so let's go. We're going to order then. And let's see. Goldylocks Productions. I hope we have more people joining us. Carol. I don't know if I've read for you before or not, Carol. Let me see. Oh, I know why I have the kitchen light on. That's why it's so bright. I can't wait to get my office back open. You know, with COVID, I stopped doing in-person readings. And I kind of, my office is an extension of my laundry room at the moment. So, because my laundry room is sort of in there. It's a little tiny office with my washer and dryer up against the wall and a half bath. And so it's a perfect little office, and I have a screen I put in front of my washer and dryer, and, you know, people loved it. I was doing a special last year and people loved to come in person and blah, 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 you know, so that was great. But with COVID, I decided not to do that. And for everybody's safety, mine, theirs, and all that. So I'm probably going to reopen in the spring. And so in the meanwhile, I've been doing this at my dining area table. And so I'm hoping to be more professional in the future. So thank you for bearing with me. Okay, Carol. I want to talk about bears for some reason. 3 bears, something bears. And I mean, like, I'm seeing a picture of a black bear, B-E-A-R. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if bear is the last name or if there's somebody that reminds you of a bear. But anyway, it looks like a black bear to me. And I feel like I have, I want to say grandfather, but maybe granddad is more appropriate. And a lot of blessings, he says to you. And I want you to know, and he says, I don't know if you recently lost a pet or something, but it's like this older gentleman in spirit with feels like he's wearing a sweater. And he's saying to me, I caught him. So I want to let you know if there was a loss, he is talking about that. And I think it's more to do with like, it's more informal than a child, I would think. So it feels more like a pet maybe. So I'm just going to put that out there. If I get anything else, or if I'm on the right track, can you please put it in the comments? I appreciate that. So I know whether I'm with the right person. That always helps. Can't turn that down. Okay. So I'll try to get back to you. Let's see. Let me know how that is. Hi, Marie Taylor. How are you? Marie Taylor. Oh, I know what I have for you. We have Psychic Joe and Leo will be here next month. When it's almost next month already. And it is, let me see if I have a calendar here and I will tell you. She's going to come in a couple of days before Valentine's Day. I think she'll be here on the 11th. I believe it will be February 11th, which is a Thursday. So not next week, the week after. I guess I'm going to be here next week. With my being sick, I really didn't plan too much. The 11th. So February 11th, right before Valentine's Day. If you have a loved one in your life or a love interest, excuse me, get their birthday and call into the show for Psychic Joe and Leo, and we'll run it by her and see what she thinks of the relationship. So that's a great thing to figure out before you get too involved, right? You don't want to waste your time. Okay. Marie. So that would be February 11th. Marie. I think I got this for you before. I see a picture of a little girl, dark hair, playing hopscotch. So I have a feeling I'm with like a grandparent. And I feel like I got hopscotch before. And I feel like I'm looking at you. This is like on a sidewalk or a driveway or something. It looks like a sidewalk to me. So, and there's, and I'm being told something about boiled candies, and that may be for one of your parents. Because we haven't had boiled, I think they mean hard candies. They were called boiled candies at one time. So I feel they may come in a little wrapper, individual, or you might get them from the confectionery store. But I feel like these round candies, hard candy. So I want to give you that. I'm also being shown like a suburban street or city street where there's a bakery there and that kind of thing. And I feel like you're walking, this might be with a grandparent. I feel like you're walking with an older gentleman. So let me know if this is one of your grandparents here in spirit that are talking about this. I'm going back in times, he's saying. So I feel like in your youth as a child that he may have walked you down this street. So maybe he was taking you someplace like to the candy shop or whatever. So let me know how that fits with you. And if I can get back to it, I will. Hi, Jill. Bad day on a lot of fronts. Okay. Sorry to hear that. Hey, Joe. Good to see you. Jill Hayden. I get it's only a temporary setback here. If you're referring to financial or I feel financial and an irritant. I feel like a situation is irritating, and I'm not sure what that is, but let me know if that's how you're feeling. It's a temporary setback. I don't feel that it's forever. Let me know what your feedback is on that and see if I can clue into something else. It's not going to last. This is just like a bump. It's a bump in the road. It's not going to last. We have the wonderful Psychic Joanne Leo, who I just told you will be with us February 11th. And get that girlfriend or guy friend, potential boyfriend, date of birth, and birth name, if you can. And join us February 11th as we go through what makes a good match. That's a perfect subject, I think, for Valentine's Day. So I hope very much that you will join us for that exciting evening with the fabulous Psychic Joanne Leo. Alyssa Tripoli. Hi, how are you, hon? I'd love to get a reading I would like to get a reading for Jim Warnello. Oh, this is Alyssa. The one I was just speaking to. Is your grandmother Laura? And I apologize for the nose blowing. For him or about him? Alyssa Tripoli. Let me know, Alyssa. Is this someone in spirit? Jim, let me know. Oh, he's your grandfather. Is he passed or is he here? I think he's passed. Let me see what I'm getting. He's my grandfather. I think that's what she meant. So that would be dad's. Is that dad's father? I'm guessing. Let me know. I'm seeing a picture of a gentleman, and I feel like I don't know if this is your grandfather or not, but I feel like I have a very smooth scotch in a glass here, and I might have a cigar. So I have a gentleman in spirit that wants to let us know that you can enjoy those things in heaven. That's why it's called heaven, he says. I hope this is him. I hope this is grandfather for you. Very nice gentleman. I feel my hair is all a mess. I apologize. I was running around like crazy trying to get on the internet. Really didn't have time to, do a whole lot here. So thank you I'm sorry you have to look at me tonight. I feel a great guy. I feel like I have I want to say smooth. I feel like this guy is very smooth. I feel he smells good. I feel he smells good. It seems to me he smells good. And I want to say there's 2 or 3 of you kids. I don't think you're the only grandchild. I could be wrong, but I feel I'm very fond of you, and I have a big hand, and I put my hand right on top of your head. Let me know if I'm in the right direction, Alyssa. She doesn't. Carol doesn't have any pets. Okay, so who did he catch, Carol? Who did he catch? Was it daughter's pet, friend's pet? Let me know. I'll go back into that. Let me know, Alyssa. Hi, Kiki. How are you? Now, Kiki, did you get that private message I sent you about that crazy guide of Diane Marshall's that joins me once in a while? I hope you got that message. Oh, hi, Anna. Thank you for your super sticker tonight. Thank you very much. Let me get to Anna here first. Let me see what's going on with Jill. Okay, yes. Your ma'am. Oh, okay. Would that be your grandma or your mom, Marie? People are watching. If they don't have the comments on, must be like, they must think I'm schizophrenic, that I'm going all over the place. Hold on, Kiki. Let me get to Anna in a moment. I want to talk about mother's sister or a sister-in-law here. She's talking about a sister. Did we talk about this before? I don't quite remember. She's spending time with this woman, and I have the word crochet here in front of me. I don't know what that means. Spending time with a woman, and I feel like the weather is warm, and I feel like we're having iced tea or something. So I feel as if, whoops, my volume is up too high. I forgot to turn that down. I'm just failing on every count here. There we go. I feel like it's like a languid kind of day. It's warm, and I feel like either I'm vacationing or something. So they're enjoying like an iced tea or something cold, something with a lemon in it, and shooting the breeze. Your dad said the girls are shooting the breeze. So they're having a wonderful time on the other side. Dad says it feels good, and he looks like he's measuring something. He's got a measuring tape out, so I don't know why he's doing that, Anna. If he was handy like that, or he liked when he's measuring things, and which is interesting. I think he's trying to show me what he used to do. Let me know if you can take that. And he says, everything's here, and I feel very seafaring with him. I don't know why, honey. I feel like he's talking about something, a seafaring kind of feeling. There's someone on the other side that is seafaring. And I have a feeling we had someone, if I recall, somebody last week. It was like the Gloucester fisherman. So he might be trying to come in here. Let me know, Anna, and I will definitely get back to you. And thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Let me go back to Carol. I had brought an older gentleman in, and he's saying, I caught him, and she says, I do not have any pets. So let me see what he's saying. It was meant to be a reassuring of someone that's passed. That's the sentiment that I'm getting. So if you can't take that part of it, let me put that on the side. Let me go back to where I am. I have an older gentleman in spirit. And I have this black bear thing going on, and I don't know what that means. So I don't know if I have someone in spirit that was a hunter, fisherman, outdoorsman kind of person. And he is, he's trying to remind you that whatever it is that you are doing, that you are pursuing, go for the golden ring. It's sort of like how they would go on those carousels years and years ago, and they would reach for a golden ring. He says, go all the way. Reach your potential, your magnitude, he's saying. And he's talking about fishing. I've seen goldfish, and I think he's just trying to say fishing. I don't know if this gentleman was a fisherman and if you would remember that, but I have an older gentleman in spirit, and I think you spent some time with him. I'm seeing a lake and colder climate, pine trees. So I feel like I'm up north somewhere, Maine or somewhere cold. So he is speaking about that. And he says, just, go for your potential. Don't settle. So I want to pass that on to you. Alyssa, talk to me and tell me if that's your grandfather. Let me see. Oh, it's your dad, Marie. Okay. Oh, for him, he is here. Okay. Okay, now I got it. Could be. Oh, a family friend, Anna. Okay. That would make sense because I feel like I have a little fence here and sort of a little garden area. And she says her father was handy and fixed everything. Thank you. Oh, okay, Carol. That could be. We'll go back in there. And get some more information from him. Yeah, believe it or not, a lot of people can't do that. But I try to tell people when they're doing it, like if you're making contact with the other side on your own and all you get is a glimpse, you can go back there. When get beyond startled, if you're not like, you're like, oh my God, I saw something. But like you can go back to that moment and reopen the door and go in there a little further with this person's spirit. So that's what I'm going to do. If I just like to make sure I get people coming at me in spirit, and I want to make sure that I can put them with the person that I'm calling upon to read for. Sometimes they cross because sometimes relatives are a little pushier than others. Marie, okay, Carol, might be your message for me. So let me go back. So that was Anna. Okay, good. I'm glad you could take that, Anna. Thank you for letting me know. Alyssa. Okay, let me get back to Miss Alyssa. And Jim Warnell. The reading is for Jim Warnella, which I believe is her dad or her grandpa. Oh, he's her grandfather. Okay. So let me begin. I have a gentleman in spirit that is very smooth. I have like scotch in a glass, and I feel like I can smell cigar smoke, or I feel that there's a cigar here, and I feel like he's sitting at a bar. So it might have been a friend of granddad's, your grandfather's. And he's, as a gentleman, he looks like, I get the impression that he smelled good and he was rather smooth. And he said, and I almost want to say we were buddies, and I almost want to say army buddies. And I don't know if that fits or not, but I'm just going to give you what I get. I'm not going to try to interpret this, but I feel as if there is a gentleman in spirit for your grandfather that wants to let him know he is fine. And for some reason, I want to talk about your grandmother. So I don't know if you have a grandmother that's passed, Alyssa. So we will delve into that. So I do have this gentleman tell your granddad that I have a gentleman in spirit that I feel has dark hair and dark eyes. And I believe he's dark eyes. I'm going to go with it. I feel like he's sitting at a bar, and I feel like he's smooth, very smooth kind of character, like charming or handsome. And I have a scotch and a glass here. It's very strong, and a cigar or someone smoking a cigar there. And there's some music playing, and I feel like he was a buddy of your grandfather's. Okay, I'm going to let that go. So I hope that makes sense. And I feel I also have a woman in spirit over there for him as well. Okay, so that was Alyssa. Let me wrap some of these up so I'm not all over the place. That was Alyssa. Carol doesn't have any pets. I didn't get to Kiki yet. I didn't forget to Kiki. And Marie Taylor said that is her ma'am. So I think that means she means her grandma'am. And I don't remember what I said about that. But if you can take that, I am very happy. I'm very happy. And that the gentleman is your dad. I'm very happy to hear that. Thank you for validating that for me, because now the reading just went out of my brain. Okay. Oh, Jill Hayden is relating to your mom and career. Okay. So something was frustrating on the career front, or I kind of get irritating. It's not going to stay that way. And your mom is always going to be an irritant. We know this. So nothing new on that front, but I get it's only temporary and it's not forever. Marie, thank you very much. Yes, your parents and granddad, they're all in spirit. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you could take that, hon. You know, this trial for you, Jill, is not over yet. And we all know that. But let's not don't make it harder. We know that this is a journey, and I get February. So let's hang on and just take it one day at a time. I give you a lot of credit for what you're going through. You're going to be okay. We've talked about this several times and on several shows. You are going to come out the other side. Think about the beautiful vacation you're going to get after this. Let's see. Okay, Kiki, you waited. You've been very patient. Thank you, Kiki. Now, remember, we did talk about this crazy guide and the picture that she sent me that I couldn't say on the air. This is a guide that somehow decided to help me out in a few situations, from the lovely Diane Marshall, who is a great spirit artist. Please check out Diane Marshall Art. She did as a matter of fact, she did a portrait of me from a picture that is excellent. Sometimes I use it in my advertising and any ads I put up, and she is a doll. She's always busy, and you can seek her out a lot of shows. She works both coasts of Florida. She's a crazy woman. She drives all the way over here to work. So it was one of her guides. Kiki, I feel like I have an older lady in spirit who is holding you up to task. And this is what I'm getting with her, this finger pointing kind of thing. She's like, listen, I've told you in the past, you don't think enough of yourself. So I feel like I have an older woman, maybe a grandmother, and very attractive. I have an attractive woman, could be mom, but I feel an older, and I feel like your relationship was rocky with someone. I don't know if it was rocky with her or you had a rocky relationship in the past, and we don't want to repeat that. So if you have somebody in mind, I don't think you do, but you might want to call in on the 11th, join our show on February 11th, and find out what makes you tick with Psychic Joanne Leo. I'm telling you, her readings are amazing, gives you tremendous insight into yourself. And, sometimes we have to look at why we keep making the same mistakes so that we can learn from them. So we don't pick that type of person again. It'd be an excellent show for you to call in, Kiki, to join us. This older lady is talking, and I feel like I want to say put together. I feel like I'm put together. Like I feel as if she's laughing about my hair. She's like, you're a hot mess. I know. I'm sorry. I was trying to fix that, but that's not working. I feel like when I went to church or somewhere, I was put together. I had, maybe costume jewelry on, but the colors, she said she liked color contrast. So I hope you know what I'm talking about. I feel like I would be put together. And I'm taking this to be a grandmother. It's an older lady, and she got that. I feel like I have a Bible here. So I feel very church going, Kiki. I don't know if that fits you. Very attractive lady, very nice skin. I want to say to you, you don't know how to pick them, dear. So I gave you the advice. She is with you, and I'm telling you to join our show February 11th. Okay, that's what I have for you. Carol, I am not sure about the pets. My son has had several pets that passed. 3 bears, could that be 3 sisters? That could be if black bears mean something to you. But I really feel this gentleman is talking about his way of life. I think this is a nature kind of guy, Carol. Right, Mrs. Who's a family friend. We're dad's sister. Could be dad's sister. But I feel that they're friends. Mom and this lady are friends, Anna. And of course, Dad knows her as well. And I feel like they get along and they're sitting back and drinking that iced tea. And the weather is nice. And there's flowers around them. They're just chatting and shooting the breeze. Yeah, Dad's a great guy. He's a frequent flyer on our show. Thank you very much. Uncle Tony. Okay. Well, if Uncle Tony's dad was an outdoorsman kind of type, then you go. There you go. Teresa Fox. Did I skip anybody? I hope not. If I did, yell at me. Teresa Fox. You know what card I'm being shown? This is interesting that they're doing this to me because I don't do tarot. I've told you that story, how I would flip cards until I got what I wanted. Look at this. This is really a mess. That lady in spirit is right. She's like, you are a hot mess. You're right, I am. I was really bugged out about this internet. Okay. Where was I going with that? I have a lady here in spirit, Teresa, who is talking about a Y in the road. I'm talking about a car. Y in the road meaning two different ways to go. I think I've seen this for you before. Oh, the tarot card I wanted to show you was it's swords, and I don't have the cards with me. It's Knight of Swords, maybe. White horse. It's a picture of the white horse with the rider holding a sword. And I feel as if there's something here that needs to come in. Urgent message or a standing your ground kind of feeling. With that card, if anybody's big on tarot, they can possibly tell me. And it's that the guy on the white horse with the sword. So let me know if you're familiar with that tarot card. I don't know why they're showing me that, but anyway, that's what I'm getting. And I have a lady here, Teresa, that has a big necklace on. And I want to say the words bingo. So I don't know if you knew somebody in spirit that played bingo and would maybe get dressed up and go to these things. And she's showing me her shoes. I think she liked shoes and special shoes or enjoyed her collection of shoes, something of that. And I do get that car. And I think you told me before that the car, you don't have a car, you don't drive a car, but there's something about a car here. So that might be related to the one person in spirit. Maybe enjoyed in the car or whatever. And I'm seeing a 2-lane highway, and I feel like so there's something about somebody enjoyed driving. And I have lollipops here. That's really cute. I have lollipops here. Very sweet. And thank you, ma'am, for showing me that. I appreciate you. Very sweet. So I'm going to let that go. Let me see. He is alive. Yes. Okay. Let's connect with my father, Monique. Let's see something about the heart, Monique. I don't know if this is sending love or if that is part of his transition. I have a feeling I have a lot of love for you. And I also feel there's something in this area with his transition. Maybe he passed from. I'm seeing snowball fights. I'm seeing snow. Very cold weather. I don't know where that is, if that applies to you, Monique. Very cold. He's talking about very cold weather. I have a baseball bat here, so I don't know if that is something that he enjoyed. God. Past as an older gentleman, I can see his hand, and I feel like I would pat something. So I don't know if I'm patting a dog. Does he have a dog in spirit over there? But I feel like that could be. But I don't know if he was not very demonstrative or he had his particular movement. And I feel like this, like I'm patting somebody on the back or I'm patting a dog's head. Like this is his way of showing affection. If you would get that motion, like if you were upset or something, he's the kind of person that would be patting him on the back, like, it's okay, it's okay. And I still have that feeling around you. So I think that's what he's trying to say. Like, don't give up hope. I'm still here. And I am aware of what's going on in your surroundings. And I am here to comfort you as I always did. And I feel the passing is between here and the stomach. So I feel like it's in here. And I want to let you know I've had a good life. And I also have a flag with him. So I don't know if he was military or patriotic. But I do have that impression of him over there. Baseball, snow, cold. And I want to let you know that I am still with you and surrounding you with love. He is not alone. And I'm getting the word twin. So I don't know if he had a twin brother or somebody's a twin, but I want to let you know. I feel as if he has company over there. So I'm going to leave that until you tell me if I'm on the right track. I didn't forget about you, Kiki. I think I got you. Heidi. Yanira. Granny. Kiki's granny. Yep. Ooh, got a lot of people in here. Okay. Monique. So Monique, that was Dad. Let me know if you can take him, okay? If that was your grandfather. And Kiki sent me a sticker. Thank you so much, honey. Yep, that was your grandmother. Good. I am glad that you could take that lady. And I just wrote, Granny. Just keeping an eye on you. She says, you don't pick them very good. Okay, let me get to Yanira. Yanira is desperate to speak to a loved one. I want to mention an aunt. I have a female here in spirit. And I also feel there's a young male over there. I don't know if this is a boyfriend or a son. She's talking about a younger male. But I have a female here, and I'm getting the word aunt, so I don't know if you've had an aunt that's passed. And I want to talk about dad. Could be dad's side. Let me know, Yanira, and I'll try to get to your loved one before the end. I have about 20 minutes. Let's see. Thank you. Anita, I would love a message about this year. Anita. I couldn't think of the word that I wanted to use. I'm seeing a lot of patches, like almost like a patchwork quilt. Like I have, I don't know if somebody did this. Could be patches of suede and they're crocheted together, or patches of material and they are crocheted together to form, one Afghan or quilt. And I feel like this is your life, Anita. Either that or this is what someone in spirit did. But I feel it's also a message saying, all those pieces, if you're like me, you have chapters and chapters and chapters. Like my sisters, I talk to my sisters every week. And they'll talk about people that, haven't been part of my life for 30, 40 years. They're part of their lives. They were significant in their lives. So they assume that they were significant in my life, which is not necessarily true, But they'll talk about things, and you think back to yourself, you think, wow, that was really 50 years ago. I'm like, wow, that was a long time ago, right? We have so many chapters to our lives. I'm lucky I can remember what happened yesterday. But I realized that, when you stop to think about all the jobs and things that you did and the roles that you played in your life, when you bring them all together, that's the masterpiece of what you've created. And I think that's pretty cool. Sometimes we like to shut the door on sections of our life. I know I sure did. But, they all serve a purpose. They all serve a lesson. So I just want to remind you of that, Anita. You have some great parts of your life, and the overall picture is going to be quite stunning here. And you have an array of abilities is what I'm getting. So I hope that you can take that. So I'm getting that from Spirit, Anita, for you. And that this is the year it kind of forms into this. I don't know if you're a career or if you're looking for a job or a career, but I feel as if you kind of making your way like this, and I feel a very positive 2022. So this is the building year. Okay, dear? That was for Anita. Hi, Ruth. How are you? Ruth Saltman is a show host here. Ruth, put your show title in because I just forgot. Just went right out of my brain. Saw you there today. Big shout out to you. Ruth, lovely person. She's an author, has her own show here on Goldylocks Productions. So put your show name up there, Ruth, so everybody knows about it. Kiki, that was Granny on your dad's side. Yeah, well, she's keeping an eye on you. If you think that's an easy job, let's connect with that possible. Okay, we got Monique. You were welcome, Anna. Crystal Walker, I don't know. 8 to 9. He's a very loving man, Monique. Oh, good. Hi, Linnell. How are you? Oh, he loved animals and had animals in spirit. Okay. Whoops. Keep getting these pop-up things. Monique. His brother and parents are both with him. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think that was him. Whoops. Hi, Sugar Magnolia. How are you? Tiffany is saying she sees spirit and orbs around me. Isn't that funny? If you notice, Tiffany, I wanted to ask you, we do, this hair, this is terrible. I have this lady in spirit. Only you could go on TV. She calls it TV. Only you could go on TV with hair like that and pull it off. Well, thank you. God bless you, lady in spirit. Thank you. God bless you. Tiffany, I was watching like the Senate and I think it was the Senate or the Congress. Anyway, they're in chambers and they're meeting. I guess we know what they're meeting about. And I was seeing all these little orbs. Go back and look at some of those. Like if you see them on mainstream, which I know you don't even watch that, but if there's something going on in the Senate or the Congress, please take a look because the camera is way back and it has the whole chambers. And I'm seeing these things going through and I'm thinking, I wonder if that spirit's in there, going in there to help them. Anyway, so that was that. Thank you for sharing that, Tiffany. Appreciate it. Sugar, any for Kim Smith. How much time do I have? Nah, I might actually get these done today. Let's see, Kim Smith. I'm watching that show. Ugh, the name of it just, oh, that's crazy. Just went right out of my brain. What's that show? Where you pick a letter. I wasn't Vanna White on that show, was it? Everybody watched this show. It was like Jeopardy. It was like, you know, everybody watched it. But anyway, I have somebody, a lady in spirit. I feel like a lady in spirit. Wheel of Fortune, that's it. Thank you. I think that's it. Do you pick a letter? Because I see the letters, you know. Anyway, I have somebody that used to watch that. And this is for Kim Smith. And it was in color. She said it was in color. So this is an older person who watched TV before there was color. Remember when color came out? That's how old I am. There was no color, folks. Things were black and white. Can you imagine? I still think some of the black and white movies are the best. I don't know why, because I think you really have to rely on the acting rather than the flash and the vibrancy. They really, like, you know, trying to think. Ooh, like Humphrey Bogart and people, Betty Davis, amazing. Anyway, Kim. So I'm watching this show, and I have my little treat, my little dinner tray. So I feel like I have an older woman spirit showing me before she passed. And I don't know if you gave her a wrap or a sweater, but she said, I want to thank you for this. And a lot of love for you. And I also feel like she knitted, or and I feel like she probably had spent the last years of her life maybe alone, like maybe she had lost a husband or a partner or something. But the great fondness for you. And I'm seeing a box of chocolates. So I don't know if you would bring her that. And she said they were the good ones too. So I don't know if she's talking about Whitman's chocolates or another kind of chocolates, but you will understand what she's saying. And she says, thank you very much. Okay. So that was for Wheel of Fortune, Sugar Magnolia. Okay. Everybody's seeing orbs. Okay. I hope that's a good thing. Back and snowed control now. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Oh, Elizabeth, I missed you, didn't I? Elizabeth Urchel. Talking about writing a book. I'm talking about a book. I don't know if this is for Ruth or for you, dear. If you are writing a book, Elizabeth, you need to get in touch with Ruth, who's going to post her show notes here. Or maybe Tiffany can do it for you. Tiffany, if you want to put Ruth's show thing on there, title, please do that so people can look her up. I feel a book here with you, Elizabeth. I don't know why that is, hon. And I'm getting the word security. I don't know if they're showing me security guard or they're talking about security, something about your security. And I don't think it means personal protection. I think it's more like having something, money in the bank or something about secure, trying to make yourself secure. So that's the impression I get with the book. Might give you security. So let me know if that makes any sense to you at all, Elizabeth. Once again, I'm going to point out my lovely cup. There's my picture on it. And it says, it has a lighthouse, which is my office. And on here it says Psychic Medium of Sarasota. That was made by a friend of my daughter's that she went to high school with, good friend of hers. She's a mom now. I don't know if she has 2 boys or 3 boys. I think 2 boys. She's got her hand. I never would have pictured that. That is amazing. And this is one of her businesses. She's very creative. You can look her up on Facebook, Lisa Dempsey, South Plainfield, New Jersey. Does a beautiful job. And she makes a lot of baby stuff. Just blow your doors in. Really cute. Anyway. Where was I? Elizabeth. So I get the book and I'm getting shown security guard. So I have a feeling it's trying to say the book would give you security. I see somebody casting in a rowboat, like casting a fishing pole, Elizabeth. So if we have somebody in spirit that did that. And I have a big dog here too. Big dog pushing his way through here. This is dark, a dark dog, maybe black. Black dog. Before we had a black bear, now we have a black dog. I don't know what's going on with that, but here they are. And I believe it's for you, Elizabeth. Let me know if you can take that. Everybody's seeing orbs. Cool. Oh, thank you, Super Space Cookie. Appreciate you. Not a writer, but a painter. Okay, what's the book about, doll? Well, that's what I was thinking it was for Ruth, but she already wrote one. Ruth is going to be, I understand, is going to be doing some master classes perhaps about book writing, how to write your own book. So thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate it. I don't have her name. Oh, Gina Parker, thank you. You had a big dog, Elizabeth? Okay. So the dog's over there. How did now have a big dog? I feel kind of drooly, Elizabeth, with this dog. And something, he's laying at somebody's feet or would lay at your feet, at everybody's feet, I kind of feel. But I have an older gentleman spirit talking, and he's saying he's laying at my feet. So I want to let you know that dog is fine, doing fine. I keep getting these posts on here. Doberman. Oh, good. They're black with brown. Okay, cool. Good. Is that a drooly kind of dog? Did he have some gerb coming out of his mouth or like to chew? Talking about a red ball. I don't know if he had a red ball or he's got a red ball now, but anyway, in any event, I want to let you know that. He's in Doberman with your dad. There you go, Elizabeth. Your dog is with your dad, and they're having a wonderful time. Super Space Cookie. Oh, Sarah, thank you. Thank you very much, Sarah. Oh, you know what? I think I'm getting confused because we did the spiritual circle, message circle, and I think you were on there, Sarah. Maybe. Maybe that's where I got that message. But I'm talking about your business again. I want to talk about your business. And I'm seeing ribbons. Actually, what I was seeing, I think I gave you the beeswax thing. And I'm seeing that again. And there's sheets of beeswax. And people would, back in the day, would make these little intention candles. And the ones that I got had a little like prayer in them. So you would buy these. I don't know why I'm being shown this. You would buy these sheets, little sheets of beeswax. And you would write out a prayer and you would tuck it in there and roll that up, those sheets into a candle and your wick inside. And then on the outside, they would tie a ribbon around it and they would put these little stones that had special meanings for that intention. Like it would be green beeswax for prosperity and pink for love, that kind of thing. So I don't know why I'm being shown that, but anyway, I'm not suggesting you do that. I'm just being shown that. But I have a feeling that there's something spiritual in nature coming with this. Like I didn't finish the last message I gave you, which was something about beeswax. I feel like there's a spiritual thing that you're working on. There's a spiritual message or angle to it. So I just want to pass that on. As all your work, I feel all your work is done with tremendous spiritual integrity and intention. I feel there's so many things coming about for you. And I'm still seeing that galvanized metal wings. Like I've gone back to that garden art. Like I feel like I have a garden angel and I'm seeing the word galvanized. So I feel like I have galvanized angel wings here and I don't know why that is. So I just want to let you know that. Thank you so much for that sticker. I appreciate it. Love your candles. Thank you, Gina Parker. And thank you, Sarah, for joining us tonight. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. Got like a couple of minutes. Let me shout out. Hi, Gina. Gina, I have a cat here. I don't know if you had a cat. Oh, Cassidy's writing a book. Okay. Gina, I have a cat here. I hope that's yours. I'm almost down to 2 minutes. So, and I appreciate you guys all joining tonight and putting up with me tonight with my voice and my messy hair and being a minute late. And who did I miss? There was somebody I want to go. Oh, Joanne. There's no way I can get out of here. Hi, Christelle Walker, and hi to everybody else. Lost so many. Christielle. Want to talk about Dad. Okay, so I hope that is meaningful to you. I have Dad, and I have a big hug from Dad. I feel the word Dad. So I have an older male here, and I feel that when he held you, when he hugged you, kind of get lost in that hug, if you know what I mean. And your head is in here next to him. So he's giving you that hug. Okay, I had to make it quick because I'm down to like 1 or 2 minutes, but I want to let you know there's a lot of love and spirit for you from this older gentleman, and I feel very fatherly presence here. Joanne, Leo. I usually talk about one of your brothers. I think you have 2 brothers in spirit. I want to talk about Frank's sister. I just want to let him know. And I think it's a T, right? Is that Teresa? I want to say, I've had her in spirit for you before, and I want to say, and I love white and red polka dots. I like polka dots, and I don't know what this is, if she wore them or what that was about. But I just want to let your husband know that she's trying to keep an eye on the 2 of you. And she showed me a coffee cup here too. So I don't know if there was talking over coffee or whatever, but she says, keeping an eye on both of you. And she's good for a lot of laughs, I feel. She says, Joanne, you are too funny. You are too funny, she says. She is laughing about your antics. About current event antics. She's laughing. So she just went up at 9 o'clock. I just want to let you know, thank you all. I can't go over because I was late. I just want to thank you so much. Thank you, Joanne, for joining us. Ruth, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Thank you to everybody. And I hope to see you next week where we will be on time and looking forward to visiting with you again. Thank you so much. Have a good evening, everyone. Good night. God bless.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.